What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today, we're going to be reacting to Modern Women Keep on Shoplifting. So, feminism has created a society where women are being empowered to be like men, but still aren't being held accountable like men. Women think that they can do anything in 2025, including breaking the law. What is most common in the way that you see women breaking the law in the news? Well, it's shoplifting. Every single job sector has been hit with layoffs, and women have been laid off the most. Women will never give up their lifestyle or their shopping habits for any reason. So shoplifting has been on the rise in the last few years. Let's look at some of the modern women that were caught shoplifting.
Well, some take a cruise, some take it easy, but tonight, two Bay Area women in their 60s are accused of taking something completely different. The pair, both former dentists, are arrested for shoplifting near Lake Tahoe 3 separate times.
Former dentists, don't they make a lot of money?
And one of them,
maybe they did it for the thrill of the game,
is from a multi-million-dollar home in Hillsboro.
What? Why?
Two 68-year-old retired dentists accused in a series of retail thefts in Lake Tahoe. The Placer County Sheriff's Office released these images. You can see one is even carrying a Louis Vuitton shoulder bag during the alleged crimes.
It was walking around and they were concealing items.
They would totally, because at that point, the old ladies, you're not going to suspect them, because who thinks an old lady's going to rob you? And it's, who cares about jail time when you're 70? You're going to kick the bucket soon.
And then walking out with them.
Investigators say the two stole clothing from Parallel Mountain Sports in Olympic Valley on 3 separate occasions in July, August, and November of this year. A total of about $1,500 worth of goods from the ski shop. Their getaway vehicle, a luxurious silver Lexus SUV with the handicap license plate. Sheriff's deputies say the women remained on the run until deputy recognized their vehicle heading south on Highway 89, pulled them over, and arrested them on December 2nd.
One of the identifying factors that did help the deputy identify them is the silver Lexus that they were driving had a handicap license plate. So that was a little bit more unique. And then, having the two women also in the vehicle together at the same time was also helpful in identifying them.
The sheriff's office has identified them as Clara Mickelson of Hillsboro and Tatiana Zukovsky of San Francisco, two of the most expensive communities in the Bay Area. Tonight, investigators tell us the two may have done this at other stores as well.
We are asking businesses in the area if they believe that they were potentially stolen from or victimized by these two to contact the Placer County Sheriff's Office.
As most of you know, I have been fighting on the front lines of the simp epidemic for years, but I need to tell you about a quiet weapon being ratcheted up against men that is rarely talked about. It's not just the relentless anti-masculinity propaganda and OnlyFans hoes causing the societal issues that we discuss on this show. Did you know that the average city's tap water contains trace pharmaceuticals and endocrine disruptors? This often includes estrogen from birth control. The average adult consumes a credit card worth of plastic every single week. That's 5 grams of plastic a week on average. So it's no wonder that the average male's testosterone is half of what the average was 50 years ago. Testosterone levels decline 1% a year, and without a course correction, we are headed towards extinction. No matter how based you are, you need to be naturally boosting your testosterone. My friends at Chalk, CHOQ.com, are on a mission to save mankind from extinction by boosting your vitality. Chalk's Male Vitality Stack contains premium and potent herbs clinically studied to naturally boost your testosterone levels, sperm count, and overall vitality. Just one of the many ingredients in the Male Vitality Stack was studied in double-blind human clinical trials to boost total testosterone 20% in 90 days. When you boost your testosterone, you'll have more mental clarity, you're more capable of making decisions and taking risks. Having high testosterone will also affect your pheromones, so women will find you more attractive subconsciously. Get the Chalk Male Vitality Stack right now on chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. Use my name Pearl as your coupon code and you'll get 25% off site-wide on chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. My name Pearl is the discount code. Women could get a second job, but why do that when you could take stuff for months and get a slap on the wrist?
And it was without a doubt our same suspect. So we were able to close other felony cases that have been left open with no leads just because an employee took the time to call 911 over one stolen perfume.
Police here suspect that Rashonda Craig is a serial shoplifter. She's been charged with felony shoplifting here, and they say she has a long criminal history.
Arizona woman accused of stealing $74,000 from Target.
And 3 Arizona women were arrested after police say they stole $74,000 worth of products from Target stores in Mesa and in Tucson. Today, Tucson police released surveillance video of one of the incidents. Police say that women would take empty containers to the skincare department and then load them into stolen items. They would then conceal the bins using clothing that was also stolen. Police caught up with the women in Tucson as they
Wait, how did they get away with that?
were in the middle of another theft. The suspects were identified as 27-year-old Doreen.
I am baffled they got away with that ever.
Inta Valuku, 21-year-old Francesca Trela, and a 16-year-old. They've all been charged with organized retail.
Oh my, $74,000. Ooh, okay.
TikToker.
They would literally strip the shelves of everything with.
Okay. All right, fellas, be honest. I want you to be honest here. Would you? Okay, she was arrested once, but she looks like that. Would you? Would you date her if you got sex on tap, knowing she might steal a few things? She calls you daddy with these eyes. Are you in? Are you doing it? Yes, no?
Has been arrested again for stealing Target haul items. 1 week after Marlena was arrested and accused of posting a video with $500 worth of stolen items from Target back in October, she was arrested again November 30th for allegedly stealing from the same retailer. The Cape Coral Police Department shares on Instagram December 2nd, officers met with Target's loss prevention staff, who advised that on November 20th, 2024, a known repeat female suspect, Marlena Velez, entered the store and selected items that were listed for sale. Once at the self-checkout register, the female suspect did not scan some of the items, but rather scanned a false barcode instead of the real barcodes on the merchandise. Authorities claim that Marlena, who was charged with 1 count of petty theft and previously 1 count for the October 30th incident.
They were doing that when I was in high school. The fake scan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Had stolen 16 items, ranging from household goods to clothes valued at a total of $225. Surveillance.
Do you know what's crazy? The one girl I knew that did this in high school, she came from a rich family. I was like, what? It was Walmart back then, but I'm like, what was the purpose of this?
It's footage of a shopper at checkout, which seems to show them scanning some items and using false barcodes for others, was also included in their announcement. The police department, which also posts a clip of Marlena's arrest at her home days after the incident, notes, officers recognized Marlena Velez from a prior arrest and were able to positively
be honest, guys, would you? Would you?
Identify her. Marlena posted $500 bail and was released December 1st, according to Lee County Sheriff's Office inmate records. It's unclear if the influencer has obtained legal counsel for either case, but NBC News reports she is scheduled to appear in court December 10th, the same date scheduled for her last arrest. E! News has reached out to Marlena for comment and has not heard back. The police department previously revealed that a social media follower helped identify the 22-year-old, who has amassed hundreds of thousands of followers on her now private TikTok account, after a photo.
Oh my gosh, and she would put the stuff she was stealing on TikTok? No!
Of the October 30th shoplifter was posted to the department's Instagram. Public Affairs Officer
These are the women ghosting you, fellas.
Mercedes Phillips explains in an
It's not you, it's us.
November 21st Instagram video.
We actually had one person reach out on Instagram and say, hey, I want to remain anonymous, but here's their name and date of birth and their Instagram handle. So from there, we were able to look up her social media and even find on TikTok, she posted a video that day of herself going to Target, buying...
She documented the theft.
These items and then taking them home with her. Everything was documented, even the outfit that she wore. It shows like her getting ready with the outfit and even her glasses.
Oh my God, women are the dumbest criminals. If you're gonna be a criminal, be a smart criminal.
And all of that matches in the TikTok with the attempt to identify photo that we put out. We really want to thank the community for all the input and information that they put forward. Whenever we put anything out like this, they're always really receptive and helpful and help us really find out who these people are that are.
Guys, would you go on a date with her? Put yes or no in the comments and put your reasoning. Why? We're going to see an increase in female crime in the next few years as women get laid off because AI is going to take a lot of our jobs. And we keep making poor financial decisions, trying to stay young forever, fashion, hair, clothes, etc. Surgeries, makeup, it's just going to keep going. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Please subscribe to the channel. Help me out. You know, we're on the road to 2 million, and I'll see you next time.